The Scandinavian defense is a chess opening that starts with pawn to d5. It's a direct and aggressive response to White's first move, pawn to e4. The Scandinavian aims to challenge White's control of the center right from the start. Instead of passively developing pieces, Black immediately fights for the central squares. This opening can lead to sharp, tactical positions. It's a favorite of players who enjoy dynamic and unbalanced games. The move pawn to d5 announces Black's intention to challenge White's pawn on e4. Unlike openings like pawn to e5, the symmetrical response, Black doesn't try to control the center with a pawn. Instead, pawn to d5 prepares for queen development. This immediately puts pressure on White's center and can lead to early attacks. White usually captures on d5. The most common reply is pawn takes d5, and Black has two main options: queen takes d5 or knight to f6. Navigating the variations, pawn takes d5. The Scandinavian queen line, 2. Queen takes d5. After 2, queen takes d5, Black's queen develops early, but it can become a target. White will try to develop pieces and force the Black queen to move again, losing time. Black's plan is to develop quickly, castle, and connect the rooks. The queen will find a safe haven and Black will be ready for the middle game. The modern variation 2, knight to f6. The modern variation aims for a more solid setup. Black develops the knight and prepares to recapture the pawn with knight takes d5. This variation leads to more positional play. Black aims to control key squares and build a strong pawn structure. Traps and triumphs, avoiding common mistakes. In the Scandinavian defense, Black must be careful not to blunder the queen in the early stages. White will try to exploit the queen's exposed position. One common trap is falling for the scholar's mate, a checkmate pattern that can occur if Black is careless. Black can avoid this trap by developing the king's knight to f6, protecting the vulnerable h7 square. The Scandinavian defense is a sharp and challenging opening that can lead to exciting games. By understanding its key ideas and variations, players can confidently employ this defense and outmaneuver their opponents.